Friends to Jyotish analysis and prediction. Today once more I am going to discuss about one chart. This is a female native chart, and the specific question is whether she will be able to clear her entrance test for her higher studies of nursing. So it is very specific question, and also she wants to know whether or not she will be successful in her career. And the career she has chosen, that is nursing. It is a kind of medical service. Is appropriate for or not? That is also interesting question. Generally, whenever I find such interesting questions, I immediately try to analyze that by chart analysis and try to share with you all, so that you also enjoy watching this type of chart analysis, because um, ordinary chart analysis really becomes very boring, but this kind of specific question oriented chart analysis becomes very interesting one, and that way it becomes very easy also to analyze these type of charts, because our objective becomes very clear to find the possibility of that particular event, that promise of that event. If it is not there, then it is not possible. And this kind of chart analysis is very well done in KP method. You can see here that chart is actually given in KP method. First I am showing the Rashi chart. Rashi chart shows the actual positions of different planets in different Rashis, exact Rashi of different planets. Moon is in exaltation sign, that is Vrishab Rashi, Taurus sign. That is why this person is very determined kind of person. She is not a person to give up anything so easily. She has great willpower. It is the natural. Unless until she is absolutely helpless to continue with her efforts, she will not give up. This is her nature. And Moon is in a very strong position. That is the 4th house lord sitting in the 2nd house. Naturally, she is very strong in her education, because in general, Moon signifies our education for all actually, since it is natural zodiac's 4th house lord, and her ascendant is Aries ascendant, and the lord of Aries ascendant is Mars. Mars is a very dominating planet, a very strong planet, is a cruel planet. So this kind of persons are very determined, very strong, very aggressive and energetic persons, and very brave also. Though it depends on a position of Mars. If Mars is very weak, then those good qualities may not be seen in her character. But Mars is quite good here. It is in the 10th house, that is in the sign of Capricorn, but actually it is in sign of Capricorn, that is the exaltation sign, and that is conjunct with Mercury and Venus. Though Mercury is actually enemy, sitting with enemy, that is why a little disturbed, but still it is very strong in 10th house. So that way Mars is also planet of medical science, science and technology, nursing, that kind of thing, and that is sitting in 6th house lord. 6th house lord means clinical service, health service oriented services. Actually 6th house means healthcare services, and its lord Mercury is sitting in 10th house lord, the ascendant lord in the 10th house. That means the person will be interested to do some job related to healthcare service. And Venus is actually her 2nd house lord, that is sitting in 10th house as well. And Venus, Mercury, Mars combination, and Moon is actually in the trine of these 3 planets, that is in the 5th house from those planets, and in the sign of exaltation. That way Venus, Moon, Venus, Mercury, Mars and Moon, these 4 planets are very much related to each other. And Sun is 5th house lord sitting in the 9th house. If I mark it, you see Here these, here are these. Sun is here, Mars is here, Moon is here, and Ketu is in the 12th house, and Rahu is in the 6th house, and Mercury is in the 10th house, and Venus is in the 10th house, and Saturn is the vital planet that is sitting in the 11th house. Saturn is actually 10th house lord sitting in the 11th house. That shows success in her career, success in her job, success in her mission, in the house of success. So all the planets are sitting in right positions. Rahu is sitting in its own house, and that is favorite house, actually not in own house, but it is one of the favorite houses, that is Virgo. And Ketu is also sitting in its favorite house, that is a friendly sign, that is of Pisces, and that also in the 12th house. 12th house means healthcare unit or kind of healthcare service, or sort of hospital, a clinic. This kind of things are actually indicated by 12th house. And 6th house means health service, and 10th house is profession. Three planets are in the profession, house of profession, and the lord of profession is sitting in the 11th house, that is Saturn is sitting in the 11th house, and Jupiter, that is 9th house lord, sitting in the 9th house with Sun. Sun is actually sitting in the 9th house, 5th house lord sitting in the 9th house with 9th house lord. So that is also a friendly sign, that is Dhanu Rashi. So Jupiter is also showing success in education, higher education, and Sun is also indicating a kind of combination. Jupiter Sun combination is very good for medical service oriented higher studies, and Moon is in exaltation, sign of exaltation, so that also ensures success in education and very strong financial condition and good communication skill, because Moon is a planet of communication, that is sitting in the house of speech, that is also very strong. So naturally she will be very much it also shows kind of intelligence. Moon is in the nakshatra of Kritika nakshatra. Kritika is a planet of nakshatra of medical sciences and different sharp instruments. So that way Moon is very much in that nakshatra. That way it is indicating at the kind of healthcare service, nursing, or service to the sick people, service of humanity, whatever things, and childcare kind of services also. Ketu is in the 12th house. Ketu itself is a physician, indicates physicians, and that means something related to medical science. And Rahu is sitting in the 6th house, that is health service. So all these planets, actually Sun itself is a physician, indicates physicians, so that is also sitting in the 9th house with Jupiter. Jupiter is a planet of higher knowledge, that is also sitting in the 9th house with Sun. That means this will enable her to get success in achieving higher studies related to healthcare services. And Mars Mercury combination is a great combination that gives good success in competitions, administrations, medical science oriented jobs. And Venus itself is a very good planet, and that sits in the 10th house, that gives the beauty, that gives a kind of sophistication, a kind of smartness, and gives efficiency. And Venus, being 2nd house lord and 7th house lord, sitting in the 10th house, gives success in profession. So that way all the planetary condition from the D1 chart itself, we can see very good combinations, and she is supposed to get success in her profession, and also she will get success in her competition also. Now let's go to the KP chart, cusps. That is the most important thing. From there only you can get to know about her prospects more accurately. So we'll go to the cusps. So here it is. In the cusps we have to see first the first cusp sublord. Here is the first cusp sublord. Is this one. First cusp means she herself, and that is actually Ketu. Ketu means someone related to medical service or a physician. And what about 6th house sublord? 6th house means competition and service, that is Saturn. And what about 11th house sublord? 11th house sublord is Saturn again. Here it is Saturn again. And 10th house sublord is Rahu. Here it is. So you see Saturn, Rahu, these two are actually the sublords of 6th house and 10th house and 11th house. And what are their significations? We'll have to go to the signification table. From there we get to know about their significations. Rahu and Saturn both are actually untenanted. I'll mark it. These are the two planets, Saturn and Rahu, both are actually untenanted, and they are showing. These are the significations. Saturn is indicating 11th house, 12th house and 10th house, and Rahu is also indicating 6th house, 8th house, 1st house and 9th house. And Rahu is untenanted. That means it will definitely give her success in her profession. Since it is the sublord of 10th house, Rahu is strongly signifying 10th house, so Rahu will help her get success in profession. That also medical service related success, medical service related profession. Since Rahu itself is sitting in the 6th house, so 6-10 combination is already there, and 9th house is also indicated. 9th house means higher studies, so in that case also she will be very much successful. 1st house is also involved, that means she will have great effort by herself and she will be successful. 8th house means operations, struggles, obstructions. She may have some obstructions definitely in her profession also, but anyway she will get over those problems easily by her willpower. And Saturn is also showing 8th house, but Saturn is also untenanted. So 8th house means obstructions, 8th house means operations, 8th house means injuries. So she will have to deal with those kind of things like injuries, operations, everything, as she wants to be a nurse. That way Saturn is also untenanted, so it is strongly showing 6th house and 11th house signification, and also 10th house and 12th house. So that way she is going to be successful in her profession of nursing, and she is also going to be successful in her competition. So she will be able to clear her entrance test, and she will be able to take admission into that higher studies related to nursing. Now I'll go to the dasha. Dasha is here. Dasha is most important because dasha will signify whether or not the time she is passing through this time will be favorable for or not. So right now she is going through Rahu's dasha. Within Rahu's dasha, she is actually going through Mercury's antardasha. Within Mercury's antardasha, she will be going through this particular period from here till December, that is 24/3/2023 to 21st December 2023, the most vital period for her. During this period she'll be able to clear her exam very much, because her exam will be around July and August, and during that period she will be going through Rahu Mercury Jupiter and Rahu Mercury Saturn dasha. These three planets are very much vital for her. Rahu means 6th house, Mercury means 6th house and 10th house, and Jupiter means 9th house. That means she will be able to get success in her higher education, and also up to December she will be able to get success in clearing her entrance test and get admission. in desired higher studies. So this particular period is very much helpful for her, very much favorable for her. I have already shown what are the significations of these three planets: Rahu, Mercury, Jupiter and Saturn. All these planets significations have to be checked once more. I'll go to the picture, from there I'll show you the significations. You see the significations of planets. What are the significations? Jupiter means this, and Saturn means this. Once more, Jupiter means this, here it is Jupiter, eight, 9, 12. Jupiter means 8, 9, 12, and I'm not being able to show you properly. Yes, here it is. Jupiter means 8, 9, 12. That is 9 and 12. That means 9 means higher studies and 12 means hospital, health service. 8 means something related to medical treatments, some obstructions also, injuries also, something related to injuries, something related to operations. This kind of things are indicated. And Mercury means what? Here you see Mercury means this one, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9. 6th house is definitely involved there. 8th house also there. 9th house is also there. 5th house is also there. These all are actually showing success in her studies related to health service and higher studies. And what about Rahu? Rahu means 1, 6, 8, 9. Here it is 1, 6, 8, 9. That means self, and then 6th house, that means health service. 8th house means again the same problem, injuries or operations. 9th house means higher studies. And Saturn means, here it is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Everywhere 9th house is involved. That means she will definitely go through some higher studies. 8th house is also involved in most of the cases. That means she will have to struggle a period. A little struggle is definitely there, because while doing such kind of tough higher studies, she may struggle, may have some problems definitely, and also she will have to deal with such injuries, wounds, injections, operations kind of things. So naturally 8th house is involved, and 9th house means higher studies, 11th house means success, 12th house means hospital. So all related house, all the required houses are there, involved in the dasha antardasha period. So that way it ensures she will get success. One more interesting thing I want to show, that is, if I go to basic charts, from there if I show you this one, there is planets. There you see most of the planets are in the second padas of different nakshatras. Second pada, here it is once more. This one is in the second pada, this one is the second pada, this is second pada, this one also in the second pada, and this also, the another one, that is Rahu, also in the second pada. See, most of the planets in the second pada. Second pada is the most effective quarter of a nakshatra. There are 3 quarters, 4 quarters, 4 parts actually. First pada, second pada, third pada, and fourth pada. Second pada is the pada of artha, that is very realistic, very practical. There is materialistic gains. In most of the planets are in second pada, that is in materialistic gains. Then definitely she will get success. She will be very practical minded. She will be successful in her practical approach. First pada is dharma, second pada is artha, third pada is desires, actually passion, okay, and kama actually, and fourth pada means moksha, that is salvation, the ultimate success or ultimate end, everything. Ultimately, everything is ending here. You have achieved everything. Ultimately, you are getting free. So that is moksha. So this way, all four padas are involved. Here, most of the planets are actually in the second pada. That means she will be very practical minded, and she will be very money minded person actually. Materialistic gain will be quite possible for her, since she is very professional. She is very practical person. She will be successful in her profession. One needs to be very practical unless and until she becomes practical, cannot be successful in profession. So in all these ways, I can show that actually she is going to be very successful in her profession. Also, she will get success in her entrance exam, and she will get admission into her higher studies, and ultimately she has chosen the right profession actually, because healthcare service, childcare service, nursing, all these are related to moon, and moon is very strong in her sign, that is sign of exaltation, that is in Vrishab Rashi, and Mars is also planet of medical services. So for nursing, whatever planets are required, all are involved here. That is moon, Mercury, Mars, Sun, Jupiter, Rahu, Ketu, all the planets are actually in suitable positions so that she gets success, and accordingly she has chosen the right path, right career, absolutely, and she will be very much successful in her career. That's all for the moment. I hope you liked this video. Please share this video with others, and also tell others to join this channel, and you also subscribe to this channel more and more, that this channel grows and I get encouragement from you. Thank you very much for watching this video.